Welcome to Conspiracists. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hello, guys, and welcome to Conspiracists, the podcast where we explain and debate different conspiracies over the internet. My name is Joshua Cordova.
I'm Luisana.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ken. And today we'll be talking about the pyramids.
The pyramids were built around the year 2780 BC. And according to history, the Egyptians took 20 years to build them, while each block weighed 2.5 tons.
There are also pyramids all over the world, like in Mexico, but for this episode, we'll only focus on the Egyptian pyramids.
So basically, while reading up on the pyramids of Giza, I stumbled across this theory that Nikola Tesla created, and he believed that the pyramids weren't just for housing the tombs of the pharaohs. He believed that they were also meant to create energy for the Egyptians.
I think that theory connects with the theory of the aliens, because what are they supposed to make that energy for? I think they made that energy for the aliens.
I feel like maybe they were just like very high advanced civilizations. Because if you look at each block of the pyramids, they're like finely cut. And it's not like if they had like precision cutters like we have today that, can cut at a perfect level. No, this was like thousands of years ago. How would they do it if they weren't at least somewhat advanced?
I think that the main purpose of the pyramids are they're served as tombs to the pharaohs. Some believe they could be more to their function, possibly involving like astronomical or spiritual significance.
Yeah, they do involve astronomical line. Like some example, the diameter of the pyramids is the same number of the speed of light. So it's really strange that the Egyptians know that kind of information if they weren't that advanced. I don't think they weren't that advanced because it wasn't possible. It was before Christ, so it was a long time ago. And I really, really think that some Egyptians had some connection with the aliens or something like that.
But remember, the Egyptians were also known for inventing a lot of stuff. From what we know, they invented levers and pulleys, all of this advanced stuff. But they could have been even more advanced, and we just don't know.
Have you ever wanted to go on vacation somewhere but just didn't know where to begin? Well, look no further than Luna Sites, the #1 spot for all your vacation needs. Luna Sites has over 15,000 licensed tourist guides ready at a moment's notice. They offer many services ranging from basic vacation shopping to helping you plan out your perfect vacation. All these services usually cost $30 a month, but with the link in the description, you get 1 month free and 50% off your next. Big thank you to Luna Sites for sponsoring this episode.
Or maybe some of the hieroglyphs are like secrets and maybe even blueprints to some of the advanced technology that they have made.
Yeah, so basically Nikola Tesla conducted this experiment. He basically built a little pyramid out of paper and put a wire and placed it under these charged particles. After this, the pyramid started to glow, and it was not connected to any electricity at all. So he thinks that it started to glow because of the sun and the earth's magnetic field.
Also, the Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points like north, south, east, and west. And its deviation from north is minimal, about 0.0 degrees. And the stones are cut perfectly in a triangle, and they didn't have any kind of tools to do that kind of things.
But that's what I'm saying. How would they do this stuff without being advanced? I believe that the Egyptians were at least more advanced than we are today, because they had so many things, and their architecture was impeccable.
So there's different theories that actually explains how this happened, like the water shaft theory and the ramp theory. They said that the pyramids were built using massive limestones, blocks carved from quarries, dragged and lifted into position.
Another curious thing that I think about, like limestones, they are really, really hard to cut through, and they're perfectly cut. Like, it doesn't make sense. They need some kind of help.
So, yeah, they probably did use a lot of advanced technology. I mean, it took 20 years. That's a really short amount of time to make a huge pyramid like that.
Okay, so my point of view is that there were a lot of slaves that worked building the pyramids, and there's this theory of the ramps that it says like both external and internal were likely used to raise the block as the pyramids grew in size. The use of water to reduce friction for dragging sleds with stone is also a significant discovery. So in this understanding process,
But in the end of the day, these are just other conspiracies and theories. And we'll never really be sure until we fully discover every single inch of those pyramids, or maybe something ever comes up. But for now, this is all just theories and speculation. This has been the second episode of Conspiracists. We hope you're there for the next one.
Thank you for listening.